That my best friend. She a real bad, got her own money. She don't need no on the dance floor. She had 2, 3, now she twerking. She throw it out and come back in.
That's my best friend. She a real bad, drive her own car. She don't need no lift in the. No, my girl gon' tip. Now she twerking. She throw it out and come back in. Beep, beep. Is that my bestie in a testy? Fresh blowout, skin on town. She ready. Look good with a T at the end. I'm a hyper every time. Now my friend. She been down since the jellies and the bobos. Now me stepping out the Jeep and my nut-lows. When we pull up to the scene, they be filled with jealousy. If a finicky, she gon' bring the phone with the T like. Guess what? All the rich boys wanna on us. I just don't touch. And I'm bad, bustin' bands every time we link up.
She don't need no on the dance floor. She had 2, 3, now she twerking. She throw it out and come back in.
She a real bad, drive her own car. She don't need no lift in a. No, my girl gon' tip. Now she twerking. She throw it out and come back in.
That my best friend. If you need a, I ain't doing. She my Tweedledee. If she ride for me, she don't need a key. If you side with me, you need a B. And she's so bad.
Hello and thanks for joining us on Noche La NBA, the NBA celebration of Latin heritage, both among its players and fans. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. The Suns, they continue their stretch of home games. And this is their first time matched up with this year's Heat team. Last season, they split the series with each team able to win on the road.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split the series last year.
They are not short in confidence, but they can't get too carried away because it could cost them the game.
In the corner, Crowder with it. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. And it's really a delicate balance, isn't it, Steve, for some of the teams at this point, trying to keep guys rested and ready for the playoffs, but also not wanting to lose any momentum.
Kevin, there's much more of a focus on that now. You're totally right. Balancing the workload across the entire team is almost a science at this point.
And it's the Heat on the break. Lowry's got the ball. Bridges with the steal. Pass to Ayton. Back to Booker. Suns moving the ball around. Ayton with it. Pocket 6. Count the basket.
And a strong showing of physical strength there from Ayton. Defenders have their hands full when he's around the rim.
Here's Tucker. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
It looked like the defense just flat out froze out there. Clear breakdown in communication to allow that easy bucket.
And really hard to find more intense players than Jimmy Butler. This guy is 100% focused on winning at all times. One of the ultimate competitors in our league.
Outside Butler. Outside for Lowry. Back to Butler. Pass to Robinson. Back to Butler. A baseline J. Phoenix grabs the miss. And with Butler and his intensity, Greg, it's a perfect fit for him in Miami.
And yeah, it can rub some players the wrong way, but it goes hand in hand with the culture here. Hard to imagine Butler on a team other than Miami.
Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
Here's Butler. And he banks in the layup.
Can't allow Jimmy to get his way, especially when he's got this type of positioning.
To the paint. Here's Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession. And Miami making a change here. And it's the Suns with the ball. Pass to Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
Outside Robinson. Three-pointer. Rebounded by McGee. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. .125 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Johnson. Kicks it out to Paul. Shot clock at 6. Cans it from downtown.
This is the leadership you get with Chris Paul. Looking aggressive, taking these quick shots.
Butler. That one's off. Still out of sync.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Paul outside. Into the lane. And the layup's good off the glass. Paul's got 5.
What an opportunity for Chris Paul to drive the basketball. He sees an opening and cuts inside.
Here's Hero. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of it.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Both teams deciding to change it up. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Suns leading by 5. Poke loose. Fast break. Here they come. Fires from deep. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Now here's Payne. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Welcome back to Noche Latina, celebrating the Latin culture and their love for the game of basketball. It just keeps growing. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Suns.
Guys, their willingness to attack the basket so far has been great. They're penetrating, finding the holes in the defense, and scoring from close range.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
And now the Suns, a fast break. And Adebayo sends it back.
The reach of Bam Adebayo is off the charts, using it well with that block.
Shamet, and he's good on the 3-ball. Shamet's got the lead up to 10 now for the Suns.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Victor Oladipo.
Nailed from three-point land.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Sometimes it's a matter of pride, answering back with a three of his own.
The shot's good from McGee.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly sometimes, things get chippy. And as a player, Greg, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions. Easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things. And at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally. And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to Crowder. Stolen by Martin. Oladipo outside. Now Tucker. And again, it's the Heat missing.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Martin with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch, they say, by Martin. Now here's Payne. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. To the middle. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Biombo. That's good.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Pass to Tucker. Back to Hero. Left side, Martin. Just 5 to shoot. Good work defensively by Crowder.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. And the results speak for themselves. Guys?
All right. Had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you. The Heat making a switch here. And so it's Paul bringing it up for Phoenix. Bridges outside. Back to Paul. Pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
Now, here's Lowry. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Got that one up quick.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Heat trailed by 13. Got a piece of it. Outside Butler. To the wing right side. Back to Oladipo. Outside for Lowry. Just 4 to shoot. That one's not going to go. And Phoenix the other way now. Pass to Booker. Back to Paul. Ayton with it. Kicks it out to Paul. Inside. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
You gotta give Ayton credit. This guy is solid at keeping his balance even with the contact.
Count that one. Butler's got his second basket.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range. Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And that one drops. Butler's got 4 this quarter.
Here in the second quarter, he's looking much more comfortable with this offense.
Bridges, no one around him. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And the Suns lead by 15. Outside Lowry. This one for 3. Good on the triple. Lowry's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Lowry on the pick and roll draws so much attention because he is so good at finishing the play himself.
That's a 2 from Crowder. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead.
And look at Ayton get up there. Have to enjoy watching the big man getting tricky with it.
Now here's Butler. And it's Adebayo in the corner. The kick outside to Butler. Pass to Robinson. Now Tucker. Outside Lowry. Down low. Fast break. Here come the Suns. Ball's running. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Ayton is
It's bitter when it's sweet. She know off a boy elite. She my pride for peace. Some minutes to release. I don't wanna hear your preach. No, I'm off a. No, I'm off a. No, I'm off a. No, I'm off a. Off a. I like how they want to count me out it. Was written, it ain't nothing you could type about it. I done been broke before, so I know how to go without it. Girl, I'm a hustler. I never went too long without it. Always trying to tell ya you should walk. You can't finesse me, I ain't falling for that good talk. Why would I chase a if money who I could starve? Got a vendetta with it, sorry, it's the fall. Sorry, babe, she ain't wanna with me at first cause I had all the babes. Now she call me Peyton when I caught her play. Lane, want my place, need a pace. Grandma say, when I came, tailor made, not the same. She called me her Zed, I might do her mad. She ain't chasing clothes, she just chasing. That boy in the, he thought I was, he didn't know my hands. I made it out the mud, I know people ain't gon' like me, I'm no longer who I was. She know I'm off a, it's bitter when it's sweet. She know I'm off a. Elite, she my pride, some minutes to release. I don't wanna hear your preach. Now I'm off a, now I'm off a, now I'm off a, see now I'm off a. Turn to something else when I get in that mood. When I turn to Georgie to a Benji off that moon. I had that singing Purple Rain, just need the clearance. She matched my fly, my spirit shorty all.
I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is our sideline report. Looking at the Lakers, they want to turn it around after the loss to the New Orleans Pelicans.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
And then it starts to become a mental block. You start to think, oh, man, I can't miss the next one.
A nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. To the middle. In the corner, it's Monk. LeBron with it. He's picked up by Paul. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And the Lakers with possession here. Pass to James. 6 on the shot clock. Lakers working the ball around now. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. Only 4-second violation.
Phoenix ball.
Oh, big shot makers really stand out this time of year, don't they, Chris? Is clutch play something that can be taught, or do you have to be born with it?
Well, you know, Kevin, I think both things are true. I think some guys are born with it, meaning born with the mentality. And other guys, I think it has to come along with practice, come along with muscle memory, come along with getting better. And sometimes when that confidence comes on the practice field, yeah, you become clutch.
And here is Monk after Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep. Ayton wide open. Off target with his 3. Here are the Lakers. And this is their first time matched up with the Suns this season.
And they swept the season series against this group last season. Pretty impressive stuff.
The shot's good from Monk.
Well, this is Monk at his finest. Receiving the pass where he wants it, elevating, and knocking down the shot.
And this is year 1 of LeBron's 2-year, $85 million extension. And, Greg, that will take him through age 38.
And that will amount to $435 million in career earnings, the most all time. And it wouldn't surprise me if he's got a few more years left in the tank after that.
Lakers foul.
And Stanley Johnson is going to pick up the foul.
That's his first personal.
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
The Lakers on D. Paul looking around. And stolen by James.
And they're losing their concentration here, guys. Just sloppy with the ball.
Johnson outside. He's looking for LeBron and finds him. With the shot. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. LeBron's got his second basket of the game.
And no one can really compete defensively with LeBron's athleticism. I mean, his strength, just too much to match up.
Cole, no one around him. And again, it's the Suns missing. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Here's LeBron. And finished off by LeBron.
And you think of all the different images in your mind over the years of James attacking the rim.
Sinks the three-pointer.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Yeah, it's all about establishing a rhythm. I mean, you start to see it fall, you begin to believe.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Ayton is a player who great occasionally shoots a three, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
Here's Howard. And the rejection by Ayton. Booker with no one around. Another three for Phoenix.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
There's the drive. On the wing, Ellington. Pass to Horton Tucker. Here's the three. They grab their own miss. Back to Augustine. Out to Anthony. And here is Ellington. 5 on the clock. Augustine with it. Back to Howard.
Out of it.
Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. Coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
They had a hard time taking the lid off the basket. Their offense just looked flat.
Second team foul.
To the inside. Howard. To stop the run. And the rejection by Ayton. Pass to Crowder. Good. Nice assist from Booker.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Lakers trail by 4. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And now Crowder running the floor all by himself. Now Ayton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
And at 7'1" and 250 pounds, Ayton is a handful. Not easy trying to guard him without foul.
Lobbed up there for Howard. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Suns up. Welcome back to Noche Latina, celebrating the Latin culture and their love for the game of basketball. It just keeps growing. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Phoenix.
They deserve a lot of credit for the defense they've played in the paint here early. Contesting shots, blocking shots, just making life difficult on the opposing shooters in general.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Davis, of course, is a superstar at both ends of the court. LeBron James says his ability to guard anybody on the floor, 1 through 5, take the challenge to guard on the perimeter and continue to protect the paint. It's hard to score on him.
Assisted by
guys.
DA, he is elite in every way, as are you. Thank you. Here's Paul. From 16 feet away, he cans it. Paul's got the lead up to 6 now for the Suns. It's Ariza on the wing. Inside, Howard. McGee with the block.
We mentioned McGee's outstanding length. There, you saw what he did. He used that to swat the shot.
Now here's Paul. Off target from outside. Left side, Westbrook. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
You can usually count on Westbrook being among the NBA leaders in points off drives. I mean, in control at any speed.
Ariza with the rebound. Out to the right wing. Howard draws the double. It's Ariza on the wing. Lakers passing it around. Back to Howard. No good on that one. And Phoenix will come the other way.
Well, I'm surprised he's still out there. I mean, he's been invisible at the offensive end all game long.
Knocked away. Stolen by McGee. For 3, Bridges. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
So aggressive at that end of the floor. And that's a quality all great scorers have.
Timeout called the Lakers.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
Lakers substitution.
Lakers trail by 7. To the paint. Kicks it out to Johnson. They get it back. On the wing, Monk. Pass to LeBron. For Booker. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact. And he'll go to the line for 2.
Man, don't do it. Going for that pump fake. James has it just impeccable. Fooling the defense night in and night out.
And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him. And I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
Here's Johnson. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. That one on Monk.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the net.
And both free throws good for Johnson. Greg, you've got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but great broadcaster, courtside all these games, but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. You know, anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond. And to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible. And what a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity.
All going up court. Back to Monk. Right side, Westbrook. Second shot opportunity. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Devin Booker.
You know what? It's exceptional how results-oriented Westbrook is. I mean, every aspect of his game is so sharp on both ends of the floor.
Paul with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. And they recover it. On the wing, Bridges. Down low. Second chance shot. And he lays it up and in. 9 points for DeAndre Ayton.
Playing like Chris Paul, you better have your hands ready. If you're open, he'll find you.
LeBron James. Assisted.
Extra on that one, fellas. Nobody's stopping that.
When he comes in there with that tomahawk, that's just too much force. Here's Ayton. .50 seconds left in the first half. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
His teammates keep getting him the ball in his favorite spots. It's done a lot for his shooting percentage.
Pass to Monk. James left side. Here's Reeves. Clock at 6. Here's Johnson. A nice shot by LeBron.
James.
James has got 12 in the game.
I like to say I'm blown away, but honestly, with LeBron, a game like this is just par for the course.
Now here's 11 points in the game.
Even a blind squirrel finds an acorn once in a while, right? I did not think that was good.
Here's Westbrook, and he uses the glass on the lane. Westbrook's got his third basket of the night.
This is Westbrook at his best, attacking, going strong at defenders, and finishing.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Suns lead by 5. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played.
And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks.
Oh, come on. Hall of Fame, athleticism, and ability. James has no problem throwing it down in style.
Here's Ayton. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night. As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone. And he's the engine to this whole operation.
Here's LeBron. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson.
Look at the playmaking ability of Johnson. Just such a gifted passer.
Here's Bridges. Monk with a double team. Count it. Good. That's 7 points for Mikal Bridges.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Bridges with the steal. Ball outside. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. The foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Lakers. Taylor Horton
to the paint. Here's Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Booker from the arc. Rebound the Lakers.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Horton Tucker. Cans it from downtown.
Horton Tucker.
Horton Tucker's got his first 3 points of the game.
How's that for a start? Good on all 3 attempts so far in the second half.
Now, here's Monk. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers.
Phoenix foul.
And there's a whistle. It goes on Mikal Bridges.
That's his first.
That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And the Lakers making a change here.
Substitution. DJ Augustine.
Now here is Augustine. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Oh, that's their first shot of the half that hasn't found a mark. It's been a good start for them.
Here's Bridges. Another shot. Makes it off the glass. Bridges got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Oh, he's not going to miss that shot twice in a row. Trust me.
Paul, a good look. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
The textbook release. I mean, this shot always looks good coming out of Paul's hands.
Johnson in the corner. And taken away by Johnson. And here we go. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker.
I mean, come on, fellas. Keep your head in the game. I mean, that pass should have been basic.
The Lakers with the ball. They trail by 6. James with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Pass to Augustine. And good that time.
And we all know Monk likes to shoot, but their great decision, getting it to the open teammate.
Now Ayton. Good, and Paul gets the assist. And that's now 17 points for DeAndre Ayton.
Timeout call.
And the Lakers call time here.
All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise for Taker time.
Los Angeles making a switch here.
Dwight Howard, Carmelo Anthony.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Pass to Horton Tucker. For the three. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Paul for three. That one no good. So the Lakers will take it the other way.
Tells you a little something about their team. They've been able to pull in front despite his troubles.
Mikal Bridges. That's his second.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's foul number 2 for him.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Now here is Augustine. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Just 4 to shoot. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Substitution for your sons. Jay Crowder. Landry.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Puts it up from 7. Here's Booker. Oh, and then jammed by Ayton.
And look at Ayton get up there. I have to enjoy watching the big man getting tricky with it.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
We're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
For Los Angeles.
The Lakers have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
McGee in the corner. Now, here's Shamet. Pass to Paul. Over Anthony. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Phoenix Suns heading to the bench with a 7-point. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Lakers trail by 7. To the inside. Stolen by McGee. Puts up a 3. And that one's good. Shamet. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Suns.
They played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the steals to prove it.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Now, here's Shamet. Following the miss by Russell Westbrook.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, I mean, that's not a guy you can leave alone. Not if you have any hope of closing the gap.
Now, here's Westbrook. Lakers passing it around. Howard. Crowder with the steal. Pass to Holiday. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around. Holiday's got his first 2 points. It's Westbrook with the drive. Here's Howard. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Inside. The kick out to Holiday. Shamet with it. Puts it up. Rebounded by Howard.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Come on, you can't be selfish. You got to be willing to make the next pass. Otherwise, it's just predictable.
So both teams making some changes here. Los Angeles calls timeout.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during that last timeout, I listened to Frank Vogel talk to his team. No surprise, he was not happy with the turnovers. He told them, we are giving this one away, guys. We've got to be more careful with the ball, play within the offense, and get good open shots. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Shamet on the wing. Here's Ayton. Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
And a strong showing of physical strength there from Ayton. Defenders have their hands full when he's around the rim.
Assist from Russell.
But all you have to do is lob it up to James. His timing on these alley-oops, incredible.
Here's Shamet. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Suns foul.
And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton.
That's his first.
That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Astor Monk to the middle. Here's LeBron. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Phoenix leading by 13. Here's Shamet. And he finishes nicely on the way.
This is where McGee's coaches and teammates want him to shoot from. They know he can do damage in there with his hops.
Pass to LeBron.
2 minutes remaining in the
Kicks
game.
it out to Johnson.
2 minutes.
And again, the Lakers no good. Here's the Suns with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. And it's Shamet missing. Lakers trail by 15. Here's Reeves. Back to Westbrook. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter.
Stanley Johnson.
And the shot is good from Johnson.
Oh, fantastic vision. I mean, Bron always cognizant of everyone around.
To the inside. Shot by Crowder, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
That's how you play point forward. LeBron is one of the best ever at it.
1:11 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Okay, now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Suns.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching any lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about...
Who got the keys to my bimmer? Who am I? The girls, them sugar. How can I? In a rush, pass me the keys to my trucks. Who am I? The girls, them lock. And I, the precious stuff. You whip up. Draw for your niggle like your niggle can't stitch it. Draw for your oxen like a cow, you wanna chop it. Draw for your pickaxe like a gun, you wanna dig it. It's like a riverside up on the bank and you take it. It's like a bicycle, so you hold it and dash it. So you watch it, so you crash it. She a tell you, say you grab it. Girl, she a beg you wanna ball, take it, stop it. Batman plug in and me a move like a electric. It's like a basketball, she take time out. Well, listen to me silent, listen to me lyrics. I be the man there, me a drop it. I said, Simmer, who got the keys to my bimmer? Who am I? The girls, them sugar, how can I? In a rush, pass me the keys to my trucks. Who am I? The girls, them lock, and I whip the pressure. And the thing she wants, I will give it unto she. I can't believe the day my friend them tell me that she flee. I don't believe he's angry and I don't believe his grief. I don't believe it's Susan or the other girls. Love for me, she have, that is the only thing I need. I don't intend right now just to lose my lead. You what? Girl, you watch it on me body under pressure. Man, see your body a like mosquito. When the body right, just to know you got the power. But Simmer, who got the keys to my bimmer? Who am I? The girls, them sugar, how can I? In a rush, pass me the keys to my trucks. Who am I? The girls, them lock, and I the precious cup. I tell myself I don't want nobody else to ever love
that day you leave and you're gone. I know that girls, they show me crazy. I know.
We've got basketball action from Chase Center, the new home of the Warriors, here on 2K Sports. 2K Sports is proud to present NBA basketball. Alongside Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, the fourth member of our crew. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Look at Philadelphia.
Yeah, and they're going through right now one of those situations that's just difficult to deal with. Doubt begins to really creep in when the losses continue to mount, and then you can have splintering, which doesn't help the situation.
And it's Harden with the ball for the 76ers. This game against Golden State is the first time they've met this season.
In their meetings of last year, they split the season series. Happens a fair amount between teams from the East and West.
Yeah, when you only see a team twice a year, it's tough to get a good read on it. It's why so many of these East-West matchups wind up with a split.
And as we come down the stretch of the regular season, Greg, teams jousting for playoff position. How much did you worry about the seeding when you played?
You know, it matters, but for those teams who had injuries or a rough stretch, you start to focus on those road games and prepare to steal some in the playoffs.
Now, here's Wiggins. He has been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. Pass to Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Sixers ball.
And so just over a minute and a half played. And here's Maxey, guarded by Curry. Pass to Embiid. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Over Green. That one is good from Joel. Embiid's got his second basket of the night.
What a finisher Embiid is. He's a pro at not letting the defense dictate to him. They're finding every shot they've wanted so far. Perfect 3-for-3 start.
Here is Harden following the basket by Draymond Green. Embiid inside. Good on the shot. Embiid's got 6.
And when you bring up the process to Embiid, he just says it's an ongoing thing.
Yeah, he's explained it a few times, and it's a process for making the playoffs. Then another one for the conference finals, then another one just to go to the finals. And that doesn't even have you winning a ring yet.
Here is Harden following the basket by Stephen Curry. In the corner, it's Harris. Clock at 6. It's Harden with the drive. Green with the block.
Like a Jaguar looking for his next meal. Draymond pouncing on to take the shot.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
1:53 left in the first quarter of the game. It's Curry outside. Hits it from three-point range. Curry's got his third basket of the night.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Millsap, and it goes down 2 points.
And a gifted interior scorer. Millsap just plays within himself and understands when to take the shot. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
How many times have we seen Millsap throw it down? We've known about his leaping ability for years.
Here's Looney. He averages a bit over 6 points a game.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Now, here's Maxey. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Niang. And that one is good.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
And the shot goes down.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Outside for Millsap. To the wing right side. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Shot clock at 5. Aston Niang. Inside. Maxey. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
76ers.
9 seconds left to play in the first. Back to Green. Up in time. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Warriors ahead. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, they've carried out a great game plan in the paint so far, working it down low a lot and getting high percentage looks.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
Golden State foul.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his first.
And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard movement. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively.
Aston Niang. Back to Embiid. It's stolen by Green. And that one's good. Wiggins has got the lead up to 7 now for the Warriors.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Here's Korkmaz. Knocks down the 3-ball. Korkmaz has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And in terms of intensity, they kind of took the night off. Looked like they were just going through the motions.
Only surprise is that the margin wasn't great. I mean, somehow they managed to hang around despite the lack of effort.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Curry on the wing. He's got 7. Shoots the 3. Green left side. Does not find the target. That makes him 3 for 5.
And along with terrific production, Harris is an interesting team leader. Very positive in his approach. An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
And if you're Curry's teammate, this is what you have to do. Take advantage of the defender reacting to him. I mean, he'll find you if you're open.
Embiid, no good. And Greg, Harris has grown more vocal as his comfort level on the team has risen.
And Kevin, he's always had it in him. Now that he's a veteran, he's earned the right. He always seems to bring the guys together.
Joel Embiid.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Klay Thompson has lost 2 prime years to a torn ACL and then a ruptured Achilles.
That's his first.
He says so many athletes have been through this. It's just a new set of challenges. With my style of play, I feel I can be effective till my late 30s. I plan on being the all-NBA player I was and won't settle for anything less. Guys, that will be a great comfort to his team.
Indeed, and who's going to doubt it? I love his attitude. Undaunted. David, thank you. Here's Harden, and he drives in. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. It's Bielitsa, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Oh, Millsap picks one up.
Second team foul.
And once Bielitsa has an advantage, he sees a great job right there making the D react.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Harden. Oh, and James Harden throws it down hard.
I mean, come on. Harden has had some ridiculous handles and the sequences. I mean, are you kidding me? Showing off there and crippling the D as a result.
Curry gets the bucket.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Kicks it out to Harden. And there's 1:45 left to play in the first half. And he goes right over Jonathan Kuminga and slams it down.
I mean, come on, man. Harden is ridiculously clever, including how he decides to posterize you. Superb athlete.
And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Here's Harden. Wiggins with the block.
His length gives Wiggins an advantage on the D. He can get his hand to shots that a lot of other players would not be able to hit.
Golden State basketball.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle's impressive.
And how about the confidence of Wiggins? His teammates want him to take those shots.
Harden.
James Harden.
And the layup is good. Harden's got 6 points.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Out to the right wing. Outside Curry. Stolen by Harden. Drives to the hoop. And the jam by Harden.
Oh, and Harden is so quick to the cup, just exposing the weak defense with his speed.
It's Curry with the drive. Good work defensively by Harden. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside for Millsap. On the wing, Harris. 5 to shoot. Pass to Harden. Goes up again. And it's Millsap laying it in. And now just a 2-point Warrior lead.
And the play succeeds because Millsap comes to the court hungry. He chases down boards and second chance opportunities.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Out to Thompson. To the middle. It's deflected. Embiid with the steal. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Harden. Takes it inside. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Pass to Wiggins. Fires at the elbow. Shot up 2 there. Wiggins has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And Wiggins can take the mid-range when he has to. His touch makes that an option.
The movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
And that one's good by Porter.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Porter Jr., he's a solid player when he's on the floor, Kevin. The problem is staying on the field. He's troubled by injuries.
To Embiid. Thibault for three. Another three for Philadelphia.
Look at the unselfishness of Embiid. I mean, he's solid at realizing that one of his guys is uncovered.
Pass to Curry. Launches a three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Curry's got 15. As you said, Chris, with Porter, he helps this team when he's available.
He's not going to get any easier as he gets older. He helps this team with his shooting as well as his length. Just hope he can crack 60 games, and then he gets the season.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups and matchups or call a play.
Now, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
Look who's coming out onto the court. Get up on your feet and welcome your Warriors.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Thibault on the wing. Pass to Embiid. Oh, and the jam by Embiid.
Unreal athleticism. I mean, for a bigger guy, Embiid really knows how to drop the hammer.
Here's Looney to the inside. Here's Green. And Joel Embiid pulls it down.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
For the tie. And there it is for him.
Joel Embiid.
Embiid's got it all tied up now for the 76ers.
Well, that makes him 4 for 5. I mean, I think that's pretty good numbers. I mean, they've got to be pleased with how things are playing off so far.
It's good.
They have ridden him today, and it has paid off in a big way.
Pass to Embiid. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Philadelphia.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
And certain guys post almost identical numbers year after year. Danny Green is one of them.
I mean, the production has been very consistent since his third season. He also gives you intangibles, the toughness, deadly in the clutch. I mean, his coaches and teams trust him a lot.
Here's Looney. And that one is stuffed right through.
When you have a four-man with this kind of vision and the unselfishness to go with it, unreal advantage. Draymond Green getting it done.
Now here's Embiid. 9 for 12 with that miss. Still shooting 75% for the game.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Here's Curry with the three. 7 for 9 now with that miss. Now shooting 78% from the floor. Thibault on the wing. Here's Embiid. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Embiid's got the lead up to 1 now for Philadelphia.
Well, with the role he's on this quarter, they're going to keep going to him and get that lead even bigger.
And the craziest.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Coming onto the floor for the 76ers.
We've got 1:18 left in the third quarter of the game. Now, Poole.
That's a three.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. 1:09 left in the third quarter. Pass to Green. Down low. Golden State moving the ball around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one goes. Count it. And the Warriors lead by 2. To the paint. They kick it out to Green. And here's Maxey. Down low. And they double up Jordan. Now, here's Maxey. No points in the game yet for him. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. The lead is 2. And Green now, top of the key. Here's Looney. Pass to Poole. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
That's a unforced error. Drive of coach. Crazy. Got to play heads up out there.
There's 18 seconds left to play here in the third. On the wing, Harris. Right side, Jordan. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
Assist goes to
Jordan's
Tobias
got the game
Harris.
tied up here for Philadelphia. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. It's the NBA.
Come on, fans.
3 tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Here's Max. Outside Millsap. Pass to Maxey. Harris outside. Misses the 3. Here's Looney. Poole with it. On the wing, Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Looney. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Assertive play by Looney secures the rebound. He goes back on the attack to finish the job.
Here's Maxey. The shot from the low post is good. Maxey's got his first bucket of the night.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is why they go to him in these spots. I mean, they trust his judgment and ability to score down the stretch.
Here's Maxey after the made shot from Klay Thompson. To the inside. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Love the vision from Thompson. You've been surrounded by superstars. You learn to keep your eyes up.
Here's Millsap.
Jordan.
And Millsap shoots it in.
It's his first personal foul.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's Looney over Millsap, and it's sent back by Millsap.
And Millsap with great hands and the anticipation there to block the shot.
It's Harden with the drive. Neither team here in the fourth generating a lot of separation.
Yeah, it's been a close one. 5 times the lead has switched hands thus far.
Here he goes. Outside, Green. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
It's Harden with the drive. And the call will be against Harris. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
For your Warriors.
And the Warriors Others making a change here. Pass to Looney. Over Millsap. The shot by Looney, no good. The 76ers trail. Now, here's Maxey. Takes it out to Harden. And there's the drive. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
That's straight out of Harden's playbook. Go on the attack, drive the lane, force the defense in front.
And both free throws good for James Harden.
He is absolutely the guy you want at the line in that situation. It just shows you how much he loves these moments.
In the corner, it's Wiggins. And the rejection by Embiid.
A stalwart on the defensive end. He is superb at making his presence felt with blocks like that.
And Philadelphia has possession. And slam dunk by Harris.
Oh, Steph being up as a leader. There's a reason Harris has the ball in these spots. He knows how to deliver.
Look who's coming out on the
Timeout called the Warriors. They're behind by 2. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting to the sideline.
Hey guys, well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last timeout. He told them this game wasn't over yet. He said, don't give up. If you make a few big plays, we're right back in this game. Stay the course. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Now here's Curry. Just 5 on the clock. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball.
And what a time to get sloppy. A close game like this, you cannot be getting loose with the ball.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for Philadelphia. The lead is 2. It's stolen by Curry. And here we go with Curry running it up the court.
And what a huge bucket from Wiggins. The Canadian has continued to build confidence and now wants the big shot. Yeah, terrific and one on that one. Those are the kind of plays, guys, that win basketball games.
In the corner, it's Harris. Here's Embiid. And Looney sends it back.
Notice the shots when Looney's on you. That's 74 wingspan.
Thompson misses. To the middle. And they double up Embiid. And here's Harris from the arc. Connects from downtown.
Three-pointer.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
Curry. It's good. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Well, the game is on the line. Who would you rather go to than Steph Curry? Who?
Now here's Harden. On the clock. Oh, wow. Unable to get a shot off in time, and they turn it over. A very unfortunate time there to pick up a shot clock violation.
Golden State calls timeout.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Curry deciding where to go with it. Yes!
His game is so beautiful. It's a joy to watch. Curry, when he's at the top of his game like this, crazy.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Guys, your thoughts?
And no chance here is alive at the front of the rim. A tip in to tie the game. There's not enough time to get a catch and shoot.
Poke loose. So it's a narrow victory for the...
In my white tee, yeah, call up Pipe Williams for the hype, please. They gon' wipe you before you wipe me. Unboxes of checks, not my Nikes. Cactus, not no iced tea. Got them bamboozled like I'm Spike Lee. You need more than Google just to find me. I just call a bay to get a high fee.
Incredible, general.
I just start the label just to sign me. Me and Chase connected like we Siamese. We been on a run, feel like a crime spree. Talk to me nicely. I seen his face, seen it. Yeah, on his white tee. Yeah, yeah, call the Sprite people. Hold on, private flight franchise sites. On a private flight, them in his hands, he was tight. Caterpillar robbery, I fought to lift it up. I went on the stand, told the judge, pass my cup. Ran up 20 million, told the devil, keep the look. Keep that, keep the, slay. Talk to me nicely. Keep her on the chain. It ain't like me. Scots with no strings, you can't tie me. In a plane on where the Skypes be. Yep, in my slime tee. Prissy in his prime, yellow bone too feisty, clean them up, no knocking, yep, in my white tee, yeah, call up Pipe Williams for the hype, please. They gon' wipe you before you wipe me. Unboxes of checks, not my Nikes.
We are live from Boston for an Eastern Conference contest with the Celtics. The excitement of the NBA is on the way. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Taking a look at Brooklyn.
Kevin, the streak has been very difficult since this team has struggled of late, and the struggles may continue. They've got a really tough challenge against this team.
Stolen by Smart. Down low. And it's Williams with...
Well, you can tell there's a team-first mentality with the young gun Jason Tatum working to find the open teammate. Nice.
Celtics foul. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul.
Personal foul.
Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
Drummond.
And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for Boston. Pass to Brown. Jacks up a three. Nice shot by Smart.
Growing confidence in his jumper. Smart is rising and firing after the catch of the pass. Nice.
Now Curry. Back to KD. Curry on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Tatum. The rebound by the Celtics. Coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, frankly, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it.
And KD throws it down.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting. But there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Left side, Williams. Outside, Smart. Back to Tatum. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got his second basket of the night.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
A nice shot by Irving.
Listen, this guy is far from just a scorer. Kevin Durant loves to share the basketball.
I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
Pass to Claxton. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
What a clever pass by Seth Curry. Watch us closely for those developing opportunities.
2 minutes.
Outside Tatum. On the wing, Brown. The kick out to Tatum. This one for 3. He's off on that one. The Nets go the other way with it. And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, great, was the only way out.
As it has been for so many NBA players, you feel bad for guys with great talent who get derailed along the way. It takes so much hard work and discipline and luck just to have a chance at making it.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. This game against Brooklyn here, it's their first look at the Nets. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Tice. And Tice throws it down.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Outside, KD. Horford with the rebound. Boston leading by 3. The kick out to Tatum. Shoots over Brown. Tatum no good. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, I mean, hard time shooting the rock in that one. But they also didn't give themselves the best looks.
I think even when you get quality looks, there was an inability to stay consistent. It is hard to win on a cold shooting night in today's NBA. The scoring is just too good. Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered. This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Outside for Curry. And the Nets miss again. Good if it goes. And so it's Boston with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy guys.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also. And a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
So Horford gets 2. And as the regular season winds toward the playoffs, Greg, for those teams in the upper half of the standings, How much are they looking at the seeding and their possible opponents?
Well, I don't think most would admit it, but it's human nature to think ahead, trying to map out that route and looking at how it breaks down in the bracket.
Here's Dragic, and the layup's good off the glass. Dragic has got his first 2 points.
And there's the toughness Dragic needs to show. Able to finish in the face of some very tight defense.
Pass to Pritchard. In the corner, Horford with it. From downtown. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
And finished off by Horford.
What a pleasure to watch Al Horford go to work. Does all the right things, and that time gets an easy dunk.
Tries it from the top of the key. And the shot is long. Boston leading by 8. And an area that's often underappreciated for Horford. He's a fantastic passer.
Nothing flashy. Great vision in the post or at the top of the key. And he just keeps it moving and finds the open man.
Outside Dragic. Brown feeling it out a bit. To the paint. And stolen by Tatum. It's White on the wing. Nice ball movement by Boston. Inside. Back to Tatum. He clangs that one off the back iron and down and falls. And now a 10-point Celtic lead. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics made the Eastern Conference Finals 3 times over 4 seasons, but last season, injuries and COVID protocols knocked them down a peg. Ownership and management are patiently staying the course. With their young star talent, this team still has room to improve from within. Guys, back to you.
Well, their upside in a lot of people's view remains. David, thanks.
And Dragic out of Miami as part of the Kyle Lowry sign and trade. Had a brief stop in Toronto, but made it clear he didn't want to be a part of that situation. Ended up here in what he feels is one better suited to his talent.
Both teams will make substitutions. Celtics leading by 7. Brown right side. Williams inside. It's deflected and taken away by Johnson. Pass to Curry. They double team Curry. Now here's Drummond. Johnson up top. Outside Irving. To the inside. Here's Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
The assist.
Kyrie Irving doing work with the pass. That's pretty.
2 minutes remaining in the
Brown outside.
2 minutes.
Drives to the hoop. Out to White. Outside Smart. Outside Williams. Off target from outside.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Irving with it. Williams picks him up. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
And Brooklyn making a change here. It's Brown on the wing. Pass to Williams. Back to Brown. Over Johnson. Boston again missing.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
And it's Brown missing. Celtics leading by 5. And finish off by Brown.
Well, you have to admire how Smart is running this offense right now. He has a knack for spotting open teammates.
Pass to Curry. Back to Irving. And Derek White picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first. Personal foul. First team.
46 seconds left here in the second.
Coming onto the floor for the Nets.
Brown outside.
Aldridge. Nicholas Claxton.
Here is Williams. Three-pointer. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Pass to KD. Irving for 3. Rebound Boston. Next game for him, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. Over in the corner, Brown. Back to Smart. Lets it go from deep. And again, Boston with the triple.
It's great seeing Marcus Smart drain these perimeter jump shots. You know he's put in the time to let that offense become a natural part of his game.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Now here's Smart. Outside Tatum. Left side Brown. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
Here's Irving. Pass to Drummond. Back to Irving. For the 3. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Bruce Brown.
And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Celtics. And more than one observer, Greg, has called Irving the most entertaining player in the game. What do you think?
A lot of competition for that distinction. But Irving does some things that no one else can, at least at his level. And then you never know when he's going to give us a juicy soundbite.
To the middle. Outside for Durant. 4 on the clock. And foul on the...
Beyond being versatile, this guy is a great shooter, an elite historical scorer, rebounder, passer, shot blocker, one of the most complete players in the history of the game.
And every year we see, Greg, some incredible comebacks. What distinguishes, in your mind, those with the resilience to battle back?
I think it starts with a belief and desire. And the great ones truly hate to lose. And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Irving drives in. That one drops for him. Irving's got 7 points.
They're just so smooth. Kyrie Irving identifying the opening and then letting it rip.
The kick out to Tatum. And it's Irving with the rebound. Nets trailed by 11. Griffin with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Here's KD. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. He's got 11.
Well, Kevin Durant has an ability to put the ball on the deck and finish off the drive. Prime example there.
To the paint. The kick out to Brown. Back to Tatum. The Celtics working the ball around now. Brown inside the line. And it's off the back rim. No good.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
He has a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way, but Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait. Outside Durant. There's the drive. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
You can really tell when Kevin Durant is in the flow because his scoring looks like it's second nature. He's going to go down as one of the all-time best.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Dancers dance team, make some noise.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. White left side. That shot off. Great D that time from Irving. Nets trailed by 8 and stolen by Horford. Pass to Tice. The kick out to Tatum. White wide open. He fires. Good on the triple. White's got himself on the board with 3 there. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Boston.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
Yeah, and something else that served them well are all the turnovers they've caused and the points that have come along with those.
Back to Tice. Pass to White to the left side wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Horford. That one misses. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. Curry looking around. On deep. Rebound by the Celtics. Tice in the high post. Horford has a wide open look. A three-pointer, no good. And so it's the Boston Celtics in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Nets trailed by 8. Outside Irving. Irving double team. Back to Griffin. Williams with the steal. Pass to White. Williams with the ball. Williams double team. It's stolen by Curry. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Trying to find Irving. He's got it now. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters. And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
To the inside. Double team on Williams. Outside, Smart. Right side, Williams. Shot clock at 6. And they get it back. Oh, they get it back. Inside. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Brown with it. Williams picks him up. Outside Curry. Pass to Griffin. Now Irving. Guarded by Smart. Claxton.
Nicholas Claxton.
Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Outside, White. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Claxton.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
And this is what happens when you let Griffin establish position. He will make you pay.
White, good. And the Celtics lead by 3.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Pass to Brown. Irving with a clean look. And the Nets, another 3.
Well, this is the beauty of Kyrie Irving. You think of him as a creator, but this guy in a catch and shoot just as lethal.
How about the confidence? It's just growing in this young man. Williams has that attitude of a go-to guy in these big moments, even though he's still picking up the nuance of the game.
Here's Irving, guarded by Smart. Pass to Claxton.
2 minutes remaining.
Down low. Here's Irving. The Nets working the ball around now. Griffin's shot is off.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Back to Williams. And a slam by Williams.
You know, something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish.
Outside Irving. Pass to Griffin. Outside Irving. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Now into the
Nets making a switch here. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. Brown outside. And they double up Brown. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And so it's Brooklyn with it. Celtics leading by 4. Cans the shot from the wing. And it's 8 points for Jaylen Brown.
Well, to me, that's excellent timing from Jaylen Brown. He shoots with confidence, knowing his teammates trust him.
They get a hand on it. KD on the wing. Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
Kevin Durant absolutely fearless. If the game's in the balance, he will demand the basketball.
Outside, Smart. Outside, Brown.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Brown with it. Five on the clock. And he commits the intentional foul.
Kevin Durant. That's his first personal foul.
So it's Boston now. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
And for Jaylen Brown at the free throw line, he has worked so hard on his mechanics, and that has paid dividends in terms of his confidence, guys.
Those were pressure-packed free throws, and he looked as cool as he could be. So big to give them that 3-point lead.
Timeout called, the Nets. They're behind by 3. Just 2 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one.
All right, look who's coming out onto the court. Come on and get loud. Here are the Celtics producers.
Durant with a wide open look. It drops. And what a sensational bucket to bring them
on me. I know she bugging, her intentions only to ride with me. And yeah, she gon' roll the dice for me. Yeah. And yeah, she gon' do it twice for me. Hey, hey, hey.
Why are you trying to make this so easy?
Well, it's like you told me. I can't teach him how to be a man. It's your job.
Born alone what the motto is. Lived up to every word, overly proud of it. But knowing it's tag teams when you get to the heart of it. For all of us lucky enough to know where our fathers is. Our father who out in the living room. Know where I'm attached, even when I'm attached to the stool. Thinking I'm doing more than I am, so you hand me the news like I know everything that you on. I'm actually you. I grew up outside just like the rest of us did, him included. Prayer hands up for all of the ways that I've been influenced. Fully loaded, one for the crew, sticking moving. 14 in my pop hands, hoping his grip will loosen, but if it didn't, he never was, so I was good on a couple decisions. Remember so-and-so had pulled out a bucket to pitching. I fell back when I would normally jump in position. Regretted it till they put everyone under the prison. That's like 1 of 100 times, but feeling obligated to corner store on a blurry line with it forever, and the lobster is butterflied. Stuck a mile, down for whatever, nothing rides. But knowing how the end of that movie is underlined, and knowing my pop starred in that movie a couple times, I already knew the script. What a surprise. If memory serves me, I remember wondering what all of that work be. Posted on the same stoop, like what the word be. But someone was always standing behind me to curb me from off where that curb be. If memory serves me, son, I remember jumping off the stoop all thirsty, but being taught that the corner won't ever deserve me. And someone was always standing behind me to curb me from off where that curb be. If memory serves me, I was born in Kings County, beside me. My son was born in the same hospital as Blue Ivy. My father was 20, I was 35. I'm still trying to measure up to the worldly design. I'm in the world of a bind, like how worldly am I? To understand the corner store and the world it defines. But comfy in Carnegie Hall like my world wasn't die. A world of Broadway and a world of supplies. On the live 96 case and write a thesis on what you're seeing, how the stories that they sing when it hit and how it fixates. My average through the roof, but still grainy as mixtapes. And Po 9 see me the same as who's standing next to me. But knowing the drop due to my pops, I get to be giving you all of the above as opposed to a sketch of me. And all of the shoulda, coulda, wouldas that I coulda put up. And now I look up. Walls full of murals, my father tore down. All of this was thought out, whether I was thinking or not. Somebody was thinking in case I ain't think out the box. So stuck in mind, down for whatever, nothing rides. But knowing how the end of that movie is underlined, and knowing my pop starred in that movie a couple times, I already knew the script. What a surprise. If memory serves me, I remember wondering what all of that work be. Posted on the same stoop, like what the word be. But someone was always standing behind me to curb me from off where that curb be. If memory serves me, son, I remember jumping off the stoop all thirsty, but being taught that the corner won't ever deserve me. And someone was always standing behind me to curb where that curb be. If memory serves me, my memory ain't fade yet. I came up out the same door, off the same steps, in love with the same law. Like what is we waiting for till I'm gone? Know that I ain't changed yet. If memory serves me, I remember wondering what all of that work be. Posted on the same stoop, like what the word be. But someone was always standing behind me to curb me from off where that curb be. If memory serves me, son, I remember jumping off the stoop all thirsty, but being taught that the corner won't ever deserve me. And someone was always standing behind me to curb me from off.
Yeah. Metro, we booming out of way.
We've done it with robotic arm on the space shuttle. We've done it with direct launch of modules.
For the spaceship, now I'm a space cadet. Big white mansion in my habitat. Aim right like a laser tag. Wish damn rich. Sleeping on these G's is a beanbag. Got red going jeans, cause a cool rack. Checking from my fan like a fan.